Have you ever wondered how the whole world will consent and go along with the Antichrist and persecuting or even deleting the saints during the tribulation period? The Bible says that there'll come a time when people think they're doing the will of God, persecuting the saints. How is that? It says in the last days they'll call evil good and good evil. In the last days, there will come a time where Christians will be viewed as evil. Yes, and we are seeing the silhouette of this narrative being formed right now in real time, right before our very eyes. To accomplish persecuting the saints, the Antichrist must convince the entire world that Christians are bad and therefore worthy of persecution or even worse. Romans 1:21 says that because men become reject God and become worthless in their thinking or futile in their thinking, the Bible says that their foolish hearts was darkened. And it says also in verse 25, because they reject God, God exchanges the truth for a lie. In the last days, many will reject God and receive the Antichrist. Their hearts will be darkened. If your heart is darkened, there is no light. You are unable to discern truth from error. You are now spiritually handicapped, unable to discern truth from error, evil from good. And since many will reject God in the latter days, they will become spiritually incapacitated, and the Antichrist will capitalize on this. He will paint the narrative that Christians are evil or bad and therefore worthy of persecution or worse. But the narrative is being painted now as preaching the gospel as a hate speech, that Christians are intolerant, we're not inclusive enough, therefore shifting the perception of Christianity and Christians into a negative light. Because the masses at this time will be in spiritual darkness, when the Antichrist, whom the world will trust, makes these accusations against the saints as being evil, the world will agree with him. He will justify persecuting and deleting saints by calling them evil. This will justify his actions, and the world will believe him. Because the world will be in spiritual darkness and therefore spiritually undiscerning, when they are told Christians are bad and evil and worthy of deletion and persecution, the whole world will believe and be on one accord with this mission. They will believe the lie. And that is how the Antichrist will freely wreak havoc on the saints during the tribulation, those that will be left behind.